In the bustling Chinatown neighborhood, a grouping of 6 unused historic buildings sat in the corner of 7th and 8th Streets.
With Douglas Development and McCaffrey Interests on the ownership group, both being such experienced developers in retail, the struggle here really for the conversion of a historic structure is to make the building as flexible as possible for any kind of retail use over time, while at the same time maintaining as much of the original historic fabric as possible.
And then there were numerous changes to this building and the adjacent buildings over time to accommodate the retail tenants. As certain retail establishments expanded, there were openings cut in the buildings. The buildings were altered to really make them one building. In 1899, John Rudin opened his furniture business here. He was here till about 1910, and then after that, the National Furniture Company occupied the building. So it was really occupied for a lot of its history by furniture companies, which was very typical of this block of 7th Street.
Previous proposals for the site envisioned a much larger development with the addition of a 10-story building. Arch Square is significantly smaller, renovating the existing structures and adding only a setback penthouse.
So when there are multiple buildings put together like this, or like the Wonder Bread factory, which was also built over numerous phases, there's lots of different structural systems. All the floor elevations are at different heights because it had been built over time. Some of those previous structures had been connected, others had not. So the goal was really to analyze what was truly historic, what was truly important to save, and at the same time to understand how could the building function altogether.
Rehabilitation work included repairing and restoring exterior masonry and roof parapets, replacement of wood windows, and restoration of cornices and trim. The first 2 floors of the building are dedicated to retail. The upper floors were converted to office space and are currently used by the Auto Alliance.
Met with a broker and we drew a circle around where we were and nothing really fit. And the broker said, you know, we have another option and it's outside the perimeter we talked about in Chinatown. It's a Jamal property. And I said, Jamal, great experience before, let's do it again. So we came here and instantly fell in love with this project. That we walked in the building, it was in the process of being gutted, but right away we saw the richness of the history and the promise of the future, and that's really what Jamal is doing. It marries the future and the past in a way that shows dynamism, vitality, and it's just been a fantastic experience.